Hey y'all, I'm Brian, and I specialize in helping separated and divorced dads rebuild their financial futures. Guys who are starting over, trying to protect their kids. Just let me tell you a quick story. This is about Mike, a guy I worked with who's 40, two kids, solid job in sales. Probably reminds you of somebody that you know. He hit me up one night out of the blue after seeing one of my posts, and the first thing he says to me is, "Hey man, I don't know if I'm too late. I'm starting over at 40. My 401k's been gutted. I'm in an apartment now. I'm scared I'm going to die broke. I just need a plan." What really got me was when he told me why he reached out. Here's what happened. His 13-year-old daughter had just come back from a school assembly that day. They were taking college prep and talking about financial aid. And she's sitting there on the couch doing her homework. And she asked her dad, "Dad, if something were to happen to you, would I still be able to go to college?" And Mike froze. He realized he didn't have an answer. He had no work benefit, barely anything saved, not with child support and rent and market losses eating his accounts. That night he opened up his IRA and saw that he lost another $6,000. He said to himself, "Man, I've already lost half of what I built. What else can I afford to lose?" And that was the moment he realized he didn't have a plan. We got to work. Step one, we looked at what he could do. He figured out he could carve out about $1,500 a month or $18,000 a year for the next few years. Money that used to just disappear into random savings, taxes, and just other life stuff. Instead of letting it trickle away, we put it to work in an index universal life policy designed just for him. It gave him protection for his kids, so they're covered no matter what. He gets tax-free growth protected from market losses, so he never has to panic when the market tanks again. And he has a private financial system where he calls the shots, not the IRS and the bank. So Mike's plan is simple. Fund it for 10 years, let it grow, and when he's 70, start pulling tax-free income to boost his retirement. It gives him peace of mind and real. So where is he today? Today his kids are protected, his money's growing safely, and for the first time in a long time he told me, "I'm not just surviving anymore, I'm building something." Now that's what it looks like when a dad takes back his future. When Mike saw this laid out in front of him, it was a light bulb went on. He realized there was a way forward. If you ever felt stuck and you're starting over, it's exactly where he was. Let me walk you through the same plan we built for him, step by step. You can see how it might work for you too. Let's break it down. I'm going to start off first. There's a variety of different ways that you can set up these plans, but just to give you an idea, here's some of them. If you look at the average return rate, we got 7.4, 7 on the low end. Continuing at some of the other different options, 7 on the low end is our return rate. The reason that's important to us because we're going to talk about the chart right here, and we're going to talk about the return of 6.58, as you saw is a very reasonable number, even below a little bit what it has been. We're going to start off with a death benefit of $566,000. Mike's going to pay $18,000 a year for the first 10 years for a total of $180,000. And then he's going to stop paying. At that point, he's still going to have his $565,000 death benefit if something were to happen to him that would go to his kids. But now we're just waiting and letting it grow. Starting at age 70, Mike's going to have $732,000 in account value and a total death benefit of $768,000. And he's going to start taking out $69,000, essentially $70,000 a year, every year until age 120. At that point, he will have taken out $3 million, almost $3.5 million. Still going to have an account value of $28 million at that point, and a death benefit at that point of $9,200, almost $9,300, $9.3 million, excuse me. More realistic numbers say he lives to 100. At that point, he's still taking out almost $2.1 million, only put in 180. So that's more than 10 times his money. Still has a death benefit of $667,000 and still has an account value of $6 million at age 100 when he passes away. Or even make it that long. So as you can see, this is something that can protect Mike's future, give him security for his kids, and let him get back on track with his retirement. If you want to learn how something this might be able to help you get back on track as well, get with me and I'll be happy to run you through your own personal plan. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.